I've been using AI to write code every single day. For certain tasks like creating components, writing boilerplate, delivering straightforward features, it's really fast. But on the other tasks that actually matter, like architecture, business logic, the stuff that has to work based on your requirements, I spend more time with AI than I did before. By prompting it, reviewing it, restructuring, catching subtle things that it got wrong, but on surface looks right. Typing got faster, but engineering didn't. And I think this distinction is creating real divide in the industry right now. And it's not just my experience. There was a study, METR, they randomized the trial with open source experienced developers. Small study, but the finding was interesting. The group using AI performed 90% slower, and on average they thought they were faster. They estimated about 20% of saved time, when in reality they lost 90% of it. And Google's DORA report found similar trend. Software has gotten less reliable and slower to ship since the introduction of AI to the teams. Then the obvious question is, if experienced developers got slower, how are these tiny 3-person teams shipping the full apps over the weekend? You see it all over the Twitter, just 2 people and AI building something that looks like a team of 20. And it's because most of them just skip checking the code. They just don't look into it, if it's good or not. They're testing ideas, ship it, see if anyone cares, and figure out the code later. And for that, it works. For a while you ship fast, you get the users, you feel great, but then you need to change something, add a feature or fix a bug the customer reported, so then the code base fights you. Because the AI only follows the good architecture only if you define it first. And if you are moving fast and skip that step, then it will solve whatever is just in front of you. So you end up with the state managed in 5 different ways. Components that are 800 lines long and business logic tangled all over in your application. And when the AI hits the wall, when something is actually hard, watch what it does. If a test is failing and it doesn't find the root cause, it will tailor the test in a way that it will pass on your broken code. TypeScript types arguing problems, it will put any on everything and move on. It doesn't really like to solve problems, it prefers to hide them. And you might not even notice because code still runs and tests are passing, everything is green. So what actually happened? You didn't get rid of engineering work, you just pushed it to later. Instead of writing code carefully up front, you are just untangling it after the fact. And there's a limit of how much code can human review per day. And AI is generating way past that limit. You start missing some things, bug ships, technical dead compounds. And that's where the gap is forming between the developers who catch the stuff and the developers who don't even know it's happening. The ones who are pulling ahead right now are not the ones with the better AI tools. They are the ones who actually understand the problem before they start prompting. They know the users, they know the edge cases, they know why system works the way it does. AI can't give you that. And when the code comes back, they can look at it and know if it's actually good. Not because they memorize the syntax, but because they understand how software should be structured. Writing code used to be most of the work, and now it's shrinking fast. What's left is the stuff that always was the hardest. Understanding what to build, knowing what got built is actually right, and describing what you want to build clearly enough so AI doesn't have to guess. And if you're early in your career, this hits different. Junior dev postings are down significantly. The simple stuff that juniors used to learn on, the bug fixes, small features, AI handles most of them right now. But the developers who will come out ahead from this are not the ones who type faster. They are the ones who learned to read the code, who built things, broke them, and understood why they broke. Because the judgment, knowing whether the AI gave you something good or something that just looks good, that separates the two sides of this gap. AI is an incredible tool, but I feel like there's a lot of dishonesty right now. People claiming that they are 100 times more productive. Think about what it actually means. 3.5 days working with AI equals a year working without it. Either you were bad before or you were just exaggerating. And I see people who can't debug their own code teaching people how to wipe code a business that will earn the money. They ship a demo in a weekend and call it a product. But think about actually what's happening right now. The bar for shipping something just went to zero. Anyone can get a demo running in a weekend. But software that actually works, that handles edge cases well, that scales, that you can maintain for 6 months from now, That's as hard as it was. Maybe harder, because now you are reviewing AI output on top of everything else. If you can build that, you are more valuable than ever. The bar for shipping something just went to zero, and bar for shipping something good just went up. The gap is real, but it's not about the AI taking our jobs. It's about whether we understand the code we are shipping. The tools change, but what makes us valuable didn't.